When we come to Jesus, often we lose friends. But know this, Jesus cares about your social life. He cares that you have friends. And know this, none of us need leave the shelter of God's love, the circle of His will, to find friendship. God has brought and will bring people into your life, especially to be your friends. And in turn, you will be a support and a help to them. Several years ago, my wife and I were called to pastor in Canada. We knew no one in Canada. We were simply following as God seemed to be guiding us. But there in Canada, we found the dearest friends. We found Wade and Emily, Gladys, Jim, Marcel, Doreen, Lonnie, Renee, and many, many more. Here's the point. Within the will of God are blessings that you can't even imagine. This is July 25, and I'm Virgil Koval, and this is Power to Serve Today, a daily devotional podcast with a mission to help Christians grow in Jesus Christ. Our topic today is the friendship of David and Jonathan, and our text comes from 2 Samuel chapter 1, verses 25 and 26. How the mighty have fallen in the midst of the battle. Jonathan was slain in your high places. I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. You have been very pleasant to me. Your love was wonderful, surpassing the love of women. The friendship of Jonathan for David, you see, was a gift of God, a gift that helped preserve David's very life. As David continued to live as a fugitive, running from the fierce wrath of Saul, his life was hard and dreary in the wilderness. So he especially rejoiced to receive an unexpected visit from Jonathan, who had learned the place of David's refuge, where he was hiding. The two old friends rejoiced to see one another. David told Jonathan of his recent trials, and Jonathan encouraged David, saying, "Fear not, for the hand of Saul my father will not find you, and you, my friend, will be king over Israel, and I will be next to you as a help and a support, and this Saul my father knows very well." As they talked of the incredible dealings of God with David, the hunted fugitive was greatly encouraged. And they made a covenant before the Lord, and then David continued to hide in the woods, and Jonathan went back to his house. After the visit of Jonathan, David was greatly encouraged. And so he took time to praise God with his harp and his voice, to bring more courage to his heart, and to thank God for the friendship of Jonathan. Jonathan was an incredible person, an amazing friend, a true follower of God. By his birth, you see, he was heir to the throne, yet in willing obedience to the providence, to the direction of God, he set himself aside. Jonathan shielded David at the risk of his own life, and at the same time, Jonathan stood steadfast at his father's side through the dark days of Saul's decline and fall, and stood at Saul's side, his father's side, till the very last. Surely the name of Jonathan is treasured in heaven, and he remains a witness to the existence and the power of unselfish love, of true godly friendship. You see, connected with Jesus, we are connected with our fellow men by golden links of the chain of love that flow from the heart of Jesus. Our promise comes from 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17. For it is better, if it is the will of God, to suffer for doing good than for doing evil. This is Virgil Koval, Ministerial, Evangelism, and Prayer Ministries Director for the Kansas-Nebraska Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, reminding you that God is always providing something better. His plans are better than your wildest dreams.